Good morning and welcome back to WebexOne. I am so excited to be here with you to build upon the fantastic information and experiences we shared with you yesterday. 2020 has been an unexpected year, to say the least. My family, perhaps like yours, was fortunate enough to have access to the tools, the technology, and the physical space we needed to adapt to working and learning from home. But that wasn't the case for everyone. Billions of people made a quick pivot to remote work this year. Billions. Many without the resources they needed to take on that challenge. And that is why we do what we do here at Webex. Our purpose is to power a more inclusive future for all so that connecting, communicating, and collaborating is easier and more accessible for everyone. Now, Steve Jobs once said, you have to start with the customer experience and work your way back towards the technology. So as we have moved from in-person meetings to working full-time from home using our own technology, our customers and our own experiences have helped drive some remarkable innovations. The reality is a significant portion of the population will not return to the office. Remote work is here to stay. That is why I'm so proud of the amazing work our Webex team has done to develop solutions for this new reality. Now, yesterday, Jeetu shared our strategy for how our platform is powering some magical experiences for all, for your employees, for your customers, and for your businesses. Today, we'll take that a step further to show you how we are leveraging these new investments and capabilities to meet your most pressing needs. It's things like empowering remote work experiences through 10x better than being there in-person interactions, enabling safe return to the hybrid office when you're ready, and making sure you have the tools you need to delight your customers. Now, 2020 has been a year full of challenges, and guess what? There's still 22 days left. But it has also been a year of opportunity. So as we look to a future where technology plays an even more critical role, we have an immense opportunity to think bigger, design better, and deliver even more powerful solutions. With the all-new Webex, we are doing just that, and I could not be more excited to share it with you. Now, yesterday was pretty great, right? You saw some incredible innovations that enable seamless collaboration with the all-new Webex app. We've released hundreds of new features in just the last few months. Now, in case you missed it, let's take a look. Yesterday was just the beginning. Today, we'll show you how we are expanding our devices portfolio and reimagining the desk to accommodate new ways of working. You'll hear about how we are enabling intelligent customer experiences through innovations like the new Webex Contact Center. I'm particularly excited about the new devices our team has designed to enable smart hybrid work experiences. Now, Cisco is the only vendor with a unique combination of hardware, software, and intelligence assets to enable tomorrow's workplace. We've always been the leader when it comes to room devices. In fact, 10 years ago, we helped you reimagine your rooms by cutting the table in half and adding 5,000 miles in between. And now we are doing it again with your desk. The remote work experience was new to many when the pandemic struck. Our dining room tables, our kitchen counters unexpectedly became our desks. With no distinction between work and home, back-to-back video meetings became truly endless. In our family, our roommates suddenly became our coworkers. Now, we've all been challenged to be organized, productive, and professional in these less than ideal environments. And the office experience will change as well. In a post-COVID world, employees will become more hybrid, spending time both in the office and at home. Personal workspaces will get replaced with shared hot desks, which will be used by different employees at different times. Now, while this solution maximizes the use of the office space, it lacks the functional familiarity of your personal desk. That is why we are reimagining the desk. To help deal with the challenges of our new hybrid work experience, yesterday we announced 3 new devices for your desk. Firstly, the Webex Desk Camera. Secondly, the beautiful Webex Desk Hub. And then also the Webex Desk. Now, who better to tell you more about how we are reimagining the desk than the industry veteran who was the architect behind reimagining the rooms. I'd like to turn it over to Shnora Keshbu, who runs our devices portfolio. Shnora, welcome.
Thank you, Javed, and thank you all for joining us on day 2 of the WebexOne keynote. I can't tell you how excited I am to share with you and show you our latest devices. But before I do that, let's take a step back to earlier in the year. I remember my day so clearly when the world changed 9 months ago. I boarded a plane from Singapore to Copenhagen via Qatar. All was fine and I relaxed. But when landing in Qatar, I received a call. Denmark had closed down. People were sent home. I was quarantined and the office was empty. Not in my wildest dreams had I expected this. We all have similar story, where in one moment, life took a 90-degree turn, and we found ourselves at the beginning of our journey toward a hybrid workplace. What does a hybrid workplace mean to you? In many ways, it is tailored to each of you and your organizations alike. Yet, there are commonalities we all experienced with a decade of innovation and change in 9 months. As a global community, we have quickly moved from collaboration being simply a tool to it being the connective tissue within an organization's culture, ensuring we stay face to face. So, it's important that we seize the moment, recognize its value, and reimagine how we work. Imagine if our opportunity for evolution is to do that with 10x better experiences than in-person interactions. As customer zero for our own technology, I'm excited to share what we've learned about making smart hybrid work experiences 10x better than just being in person. It starts by embracing what has been all along. Work is not where you go, it's what you do. The workplace is truly anywhere you find yourself working. So going forward, meetings will include remote participants 98% of the time. This means that beyond just connecting people, technology must help us create bonds, foster culture, and humanize the experience. Enhanced interactions, such as a real-time transcription, AI-triggered gestures, and synchronous digital whiteboarding all make this possible at a time when people are already acclimating to new behaviors, truly helping to bridge the gap of where we've been to where we're going. Cisco is on this same journey with you. Both individually and organizationally, there is a need to address how we work, no matter where we work. Hybrid work experiences, then, doesn't mean a disjointed one, rather a personal, consistent experience from anywhere. The all-new Webex delivers that by focusing on three things: empowering the remote worker, enhancing the journey in between, and enabling a safe return to office. Let's look at what a typical day is for me on this journey, and maybe a few surprises along the way. I was so excited when this turned up at my doorstep. It is simple to set up, no IT is required. You just connect it to Wi-Fi, have an activation code, and you're up running with Webex straight out of the box. 3 minutes from box to the first call. Everyone needs equipment like this. Personal desk now means personal desk at home. So let's check in with the team what new announcement and innovations we have. Welcome, nice to see all of you. How are you guys doing? You know, we have a brand new lineup of products and I'm really looking forward to hear all about it. So Marlene, can you take us away?
Thank you, Snorre. I'm super excited to now introduce you to Webex Desk. This is basically where the DX80 meets the essence of the Desk Pro. And here you have it. As you see, it's smaller than the Desk Pro with a 24-inch touch display, and we remove the glare as well. It's competitively priced. Basically, it's a smart display for everyone. It comes with a single USB-C cable for your laptop integration. And just like the Desk Pro, the Webex Desk allows presenters to become immersed with their content. Let me show you. So you can use slides or videos as your backdrop while you present. Here you also see the Webex Desk in one of its natural scenarios. It fits perfectly on any desk. But let's talk about audio. If you are in an environment with background noise, we can dramatically improve that experience. Let me show you. Sometimes I really like to dry my hair during meetings. This is not ideal. So let me turn on noise removal. Way better. So Webex noise removal makes the experience way better in loud environments. So over to Ling Ling. I hear you have a new device as well.
I'm coming to you from the new Webex Desk camera. And I have another one right here. There's a lot of power in this small package. It's packed with intelligent features. Some of them you've already known from our video portfolio, like facial recognition, occupancy metrics, which make this perfect for both home and office. However, I'm really excited today to demonstrate an industry first. Take a look at how smart this camera is. With simple gestures, I can now mute and unmute my microphone without ever touching my computer. Let me show you. Audio unmuted. Isn't this amazing? Touchless control built onto the camera. And this is just a highlight of what no other USB camera can do. Powered by our Webex platform, IT admins can manage at scale with better control and access just like the rest of our desk portfolio. So you will never miss an update and never do without support. This means in an evolving workplace, we can meet the needs of the workforce no matter where they are. So, Snara, what do you think so far?
Ling Ling, that Webex desk camera with all that power, that's amazing. And Marlena, that Webex desk, that will fit in every home office. But you know, I need to get into the office. I'll move the meeting to the phone.
Ah, I see you're wearing Cisco headset 730. In my home office, the 730 is an amazing experience paired with my Desk Pro, this camera, or even my laptop as it picks up just my voice and cancels all the background noise. In between calls, I turn on my favorite music so I can focus and get work done. And at times when I have to take the late night calls with team, I can do so peacefully now without disturbing my family. I think you'll experience the same with your Snora as you run into office now.
I sure did, Panmini. What an amazing experience. Let me check into the office. My personal desk is truly anywhere I work with the all-new Webex. So in this office setting, I can check in, find an available space, and sit with my design team for our review. Check-in has been invaluable for a safe return to the office here in Oslo. It helps us manage safe capacity in the office and optimize our space. Getting back to the office may mean less people, but also less desk space. With the new Webex Desk Hub, it's super simple to make any available desk my personal desk. That means optimizing shared spaces with a personalized experience. In one step, I can reserve the desk using my laptop, my badge, or my cell phone to authenticate my identity. So for today, I'll use my phone. Gone are the days of having to sign in with a username and password. This is now my personal office. Let's check in with Corey to hear a little more before my next meeting. Hi, Corey. Great to see you. I just checked in with the Webex Desk Hub. What an amazing experience. Can you tell me a little more?
I'd love to. Our teams have totally reimagined the desk. The Webex Desk Hub connects all the things that you've come to rely on for productivity and collaboration, like your camera, headset, display, laptop, and mobile to deliver a consistent experience that enables you to get stuff done, whatever your workspace looks like today. And with a seamless login at the office, you have access to your calendar, preferences, to-do list, and meetings on a purpose-built Webex device, just as if it were your personal endpoint at home. And we recognize that a powerful end-user experience is only half the story. For the admin, the Desk Hub gathers workplace experience and usage metrics to manage your new office space. You can use digital signage and Webex Assistant as part of your safe return to work strategies. This is not your basic hot desking device. The Webex Desk Hub is truly built for a new way of working.
Thank you, Corey. Let's talk soon. What is Webex Desk Hub? It is truly a collaboration hub that makes any desk smart. One, it turns any shared space to be your personal desk. Two, while a smart hub, it's a great phone and video device. Three, it's a fresh new approach to streamlining hybrid work and optimizing real estate. Cisco now has an unprecedented desk lineup with the Webex Desk Camera, the Webex Desk Hub, the Webex Desk, and the Webex Desk Pro, giving you more choices for diverse needs. Time flies when you're having fun. It seems I have my next meeting coming up. I booked it in a meeting room for a bit more privacy. I'll head there now. As you can see, the Webex Room Navigator shows the room booked with my meeting. And to make things easier for someone looking for a room on the fly, The red light makes it clear with just a glance that the room is in use. And what if no one shows up? Then the room system automatically detects it, and the all-new Webex platform can be set to release the room. Good thing I'm on time. As the hybrid approach begins to take place, it's important that you have seamless, smart experiences across workspaces, whether you're at home or in the office. I'm excited for how we further enable this with our announcements today, along with an existing intelligent portfolio that together empowers the remote worker, enhances the journey in between, and enables a safe return to office. For too long, people have adapted to technology. Now, technology is adapting to the way we work. Speaking of work, I better join my next meeting. Okay, Webex, join my meeting.
Okay, joining the meeting.
Wow, what a busy day as I worked from home, on my way to the office, and in the office. And that was only a snapshot of it. I'm sure that many can relate. As you've seen, the all-new Webex meets you where you are, at your personal desk, on your mobile, or in the meeting room. And with the analytics, insight, and controls to manage at scale, the traditional office can now extend to anywhere. We are going beyond just connecting people with technology to helping create bonds, foster culture, and humanize collaboration. As a global village, we must be empowered to create 10x better experiences than in-person interactions. And delivering experiences, those experiences requires an intelligent workplace powered by purpose-built technology to meet the evolving needs of your employees and enterprise. Embedded in every device and software we design is a desire for people to thrive when faced with distance. At a time where change can be stressful, Cisco Webex and Webex devices connect us and keep us face-to-face, providing smart hybrid work experiences that not only enables productivity, but well-being.
This is Kate, and today Kate is leaving her home office and working from the office. Things have changed a bit since she was last there, but change isn't exactly Kate's thing. She actually never changes anything. Same parking spot, same lunch, same coffee cup. If anyone was going to have a hard time with all these changes, it was going to be Kate.
Okay, Webex, ask Wayfinding to find me a space to work.
With Webex, you can see what meeting rooms might be available, automatically book one, and find your way to your room if you happen to be using a new one for the first time ever. And now with Room Navigator, she can even access room controls and start her meeting like never before, because every space has a Webex assistant.
Hey, Webex, start my meeting.
Hey, how's the office? I hear a lot has changed.
It has. It's pretty good, actually. I'm actually meaning to show you that.
Two-way whiteboarding makes co-creating possible from everywhere. And when it's time to get back on the move, it's easy to transfer your meeting and keep working.
So as I was saying.
Times have changed, but some of the changes are for the better. Just ask Kate.
Thank you, Snara. I hope you're all as excited as we are about the innovative ways in which our devices team has reimagined the desk. Now be sure to check out the Smart Hybrid Experiences session later today to see our entire desk device portfolio. And you'll also hear about one more device targeted towards the frontline worker. I now want to turn your attention to how we are enabling intelligent customer experiences. Now, we've been laser focused on transforming and modernizing the employee experience, but true transformation is not just about employee experiences. It's also about modernizing your customer's experience. So my 9-year-old daughter borrowed my credit card to do some Black Friday shopping. And she accidentally ordered several copies of the same book. So of course, I had to call the company to fix it. Now, it took me forever to reach a live person, and I had to repeat my order number and verify my address several times. Why is it that our online experience and our customer service experience is not better connected? In today's world, your contact centers have to go beyond just acting as a customer service platform. Your contact center is your customer experience platform. It can make or break your brand. With all that in mind, I'm pleased to announce the all-new redesigned Webex Contact Center. This new born-in-the-cloud experience is omni-channel and digital-first and has intelligence built in. Now, the team has spent a good portion of the last year building this cloud-native, multi-tenant solution that we are launching this week. And the pace of innovation is only going to accelerate. So, please join me in welcoming one of the smartest minds in the AI industry, Omar Tawakol. Omar, I'm so proud of the experience the team has built. Tell us more.
One of the biggest developments of 2020 is that customers aren't spending as much time in stores. Customers either interact via an e-commerce site when they want to buy, or they call you or message you when they need service. That part of the business that handles those service calls is the contact center. For example, just yesterday, I had to completely change a flight for my daughter. So I called the airline's contact center, and they took care of me in minutes, and I went on with my day. So the contact center is now a strategic entry point for better customer experience. And what's different about the contact center today is that both the customers calling in and the agents serving them are also working from home. And some of this is going to continue beyond the pandemic. So the fact that the customer service agents are working from home means their peers, supervisors, and technology experts are no longer sitting right next to them. That means the collaboration software that pulls the whole experience together is extremely important. Now, to deliver on the basics of customer delight, a contact center would need to do a few things. Let me communicate my way. For example, maybe I can't jump on the phone and I need to text you or use WhatsApp. Also, don't put me on long holds. And if I ordered something, be aware of it. And of course, the most important one, please solve my problem. Those are just the basics. But what about going beyond the basics? What happens when you need help and you call your best friend? What makes that interaction so special? Well, they know you. They know how to reach you. They have an idea about what you need, and they know how to make you smile. So I ask, couldn't a business do the same? By the way, this idea of having a business speak this way wasn't invented by us. The late Tony Hsieh instructed employees in the Zappos call center to engage customers as if they were speaking to an old friend. Now, you probably already knew that more customer service agents log on to a Cisco platform than any other contact center platform in the United States. And our customers have become extremely efficient at running those contact centers. But being efficient still doesn't give you the same experience as you get when you talk to a friend. So knowing all of this, 18 months ago, we started to rethink the entire cloud offering to help deliver a vastly better end-to-end customer experience. So we spent that time and hundreds of engineers and hundreds of millions of dollars building our cloud contact center. And we're very excited to unveil the completely reimagined, all-new Webex Contact Center. The new offering is built for public cloud with horizontal scale, based on microservices with a modern cloud development factory. Now, I want to emphasize the focus on the code factory itself. We now ship to a public cloud with cloud scale, with cloud telemetry, and cloud speed. We've also completely reimagined the programmability and configurability of the platform itself. With APIs and low-code UIs, the business users can alter the way the platform works without any intervention from Cisco. This new platform delivers massive innovation, and I'm going to focus just on 3 important ways. It's no longer voice-centric, it's omni-channel, allowing customers to interact in any way they prefer. It leverages the best of AI to turn agents into AI-powered super agents. And it now takes the view of the end-to-end customer journey. from your customer interactions before you reach the contact center to what you do after your problem is solved. But rather than just talking about all that's new, we're going to show you 3 consumer-facing aspects of the platform. Let's start with omnichannel. As I mentioned earlier, Cisco has over 3 million agents logging into our platforms, serving customers, but the vast majority of the interactions they're handling are voice and email interactions. Now, with this more inclusive platform, our agents will be able to interact with customers in any way those customers prefer. For example, younger folks vastly prefer text as a way of communicating. So instead of calling their favorite brand, they can message them. And the flip side of that is that we make it easy for those 3 million agents to message back. That means we can offer the agents on the other side of that interaction a single view of all their interactions so they can solve problems for the customer faster. To see what the new agent interface looks like, Nikki, our Director of Product Management, will give us a glimpse.
Thanks, Omar. The way we communicate with each other has changed, and customers now expect to be able to reach out to businesses when and how they want. The all-new Webex Contact Center Agent Desktop provides a modern, intuitive interface that brings together all your customer interactions into a single inbox in order to empower the next generation of contact center agents. Here you can see a customer who is reaching out to a business on Facebook Messenger about a package they are waiting on. With the new Agent Desktop, agents have a unified inbox so they can quickly respond to any message coming in across any channel, whether it's chat, text, or social channels like Facebook Messenger. And with visibility into all open interactions in a single inbox, agents can more effectively prioritize multiple conversations and ensure customers get answers quickly. We have made this new Agent Desktop extremely flexible, so you can easily configure custom widgets to pull in all the relevant information your agents may need as they're fielding requests. Using these embedded widgets, an agent can simply copy and paste the tracking number provided by the customer and look it up in their own order management tool. The agent can see the package was actually just delivered. So if the customer has a question about a return, the agent can now proactively suggest nearby store locations using a custom maps widget where a return can be made in person. And all this can be done without the agent ever having to leave the Agent Desktop, so they'll never miss a beat. Back to you, Omar.
Great, so now let's talk about how AI is changing the shape of how contact centers are staffed. Most contact centers don't always have enough staff to handle the volume they get, so they force customers to wait through unbearable holds. AI can solve that by allowing customers to use natural language to simply state the problem. And the bot can use speech to talk back. Now, what remains are the complex problems that are left for humans to solve. What's unique about Cisco's solution here is the fusion of human and AI. The AI figures out what the customer's intentions are. And if it can't solve the problem, it uses Cisco's sophisticated skills-based routing to determine the right agent who can solve the problem, and it escalates it to them. But it doesn't stop there. It turns around and aids that particular agent with the right solutions. Now, many companies can build chatbots, but driving that AI interaction all the way through to a successful human interaction is an extremely rare win-win-win. The customer gets an answer faster, the agent gets to help while they're solving the customer problem, and they don't have to put the customer on hold while they search for answers. And finally, the business gets a customer satisfaction at a lower cost of doing business. Again, let's turn to Nikki to see this in action.
As contact centers have shifted to being at the forefront of customer experience, there is more pressure than ever to resolve issues quickly and accurately. By leveraging AI, you can give your customers access to information and self-service 24/7. Customers can get answers on demand, and agents are able to avoid repetitive tactical tasks. Let's see it in action.
Hello. Welcome to Acme Bank. How can I help you today?
I'd like to check my account balance.
What account do you want the balance for, savings or checking?
Checking.
Your account balance is $8,025. What else I can help you with?
I'd like to open a new account.
Let me connect you to our banking relationship manager, who can help you with this.
So as you can see, virtual agents can be incredibly helpful in offloading routine tasks like checking your account balance. However, when Tier 2 support is needed, customers can easily transition to a live agent. Here, the intents identified using natural language understanding are matched to the best suited agent who is skilled in opening new accounts. And when the agent receives the call, there's no need to ask the customer to repeat themselves. They can see the customer is looking to open a new account because all the context from the IVR is shown to them in the agent desktop. From there, the agent can take care of the customer's request. And to the customer, it was all one seamless interaction. And AI is still there in the background to proactively provide agents with turn-by-turn guidance and suggested answers, ensuring a best-in-class experience.
The third and final part I want to highlight is huge for our customers, and it's based on the insight that nobody calls a contact center to complain about the contact center. Something, somewhere else in the customer journey went wrong. Maybe they didn't receive a package, or maybe the commerce site didn't let them buy what was in their shopping cart. So businesses need that full view. What was the customer doing before they called? Is there a trend across multiple customers who are all having the same problem? Customer experience management is becoming a board-level mandate in many companies where understanding the drivers of customer sentiment are paramount to everyone from the CEO down. As you may know, a year ago we acquired CloudCherry that provided customer experience management, and now we've integrated our experience management solution into the Cloud Contact Center, offering an extremely unique bundle of capabilities so businesses can seamlessly track and analyze customer sentiment. Nikki, do you mind showing us what this looks like?
Sure thing. So the secret ingredient to providing excellence in customer experience is to enable your agents with empathy. The challenge is understanding what factors are affecting your customer's experience and areas you can coach your agents on to improve that experience. With Webex Experience Management natively integrated into Webex Contact Center, businesses can stay in tune with customer sentiment. Brands are able to send out surveys to collect feedback after every customer interaction. Then, as that experience data flows in, supervisors can see how customer satisfaction is trending over time and drill down into what specific factors they should improve. The tool enables businesses to shift from being reactive to being proactive, using artificial intelligence to suggest the specific areas to focus on. Here, by focusing on agent enthusiasm, this supervisor can drive the most meaningful impact on their customer satisfaction scores.
Now, let's take a look at a short video from our customers talking about the new platform.
Wow, it really feels like Cisco custom built this application for OceanX. Our agents aren't always looking at the WebEx app. They may be on another screen doing something else. And so having that alert pop up in front of everything else and say, hey, you've got a chat over here you need to deal with, or an SMS, it's great. That's going to help reduce our average initial response time.
Omnichannel, customer journey, the AI capabilities that come with Cognitive Contact Center could prove to be powerful for Cisco Contact Center clients.
One of my favorite features is the flexibility that's being built into Finesse. Agents are able to move their screen around and change the landscape of where their windows sit. We all use our platforms and our tools differently, and allowing the end users to customize how they see their screen is really empowering.
Some of the cool things we're looking forward to, obviously SMS, social media, that's where customer contacts are going. So having the ability to do all of that on one platform, amazing for us. Also flow control builder. So anytime you're going to give me more ability to build things for clients, it benefits us and it benefits clients.
I'm excited about this new offering. There is so much here that is going to benefit our team of experts and our customer excellence centers.
It's good to see Cisco heading in the direction of consolidating features into a single view for their customers.
Finally, I'm really excited to have a conversation with a colleague and friend of mine, Jonathan King, who's the Managing Director of Strategic Technology Partnerships for the Google Cloud. Jonathan, thanks for joining us.
Hey, Omar, it's great to be here virtually. Wish I was there in person with you, my friend.
Yeah, soon enough, hopefully. Jonathan and his team have been working with Cisco to bring to market the contact center AI solutions that help create exceptional, personalized experiences for agents and customers. Now, Jonathan, can you give us a quick overview of the Google Cloud, including Google CCAI?
Yeah, Google Cloud is focusing on enabling digital transformation experiences for our customers. We are a digital transformation platform. And our collaboration with Google Contact Center Artificial Intelligence is really an excellent example of this. We start with the customers, the users in mind, in this case, contact centers and the customers of those contact centers, to think about how we could really transform that experience. And the answer is an efficient conversational AI-driven experience that is really a win for everyone involved, the customer, the end user, and Cisco and Google who are bringing that together.
Yeah, and if you can talk specifically about the CCA problem that Google really jumped into. I really love the approach you guys took. So tell us a little more.
Yeah, again, if you take that, customer user focus and you look at it, you start to come down to the essential challenges. And here, it's really a balance between efficiency and customer satisfaction. Most times contact centers have to choose between these two. And really what we're trying to do is reconcile that, move beyond it. And so we're looking at how the way customers interact with the businesses and experiences through using AI agents and engagements that can take on the manual, repetitive, mundane tasks, and thereby driving efficiency and freeing up agencies and empowering them to engage when they need to with customers who are looking for assistance. So where our joint solution that we've worked closely on with Cisco leverages natural language processing that supports Google's consumer products like Google Assistants. So we're bringing that to the equation, and then it makes customers happy that they can move faster, get answers faster, get resolution. And then also, though, it improves the agent experience as well.
Yeah, I love the way we've been able to fuse the sophisticated skills-based routing capabilities from Cisco with Google's capabilities here. So tell me a little bit more why you think our customers and partners are so excited about this.
Well, I'm glad you mentioned that. I mean, this is absolutely a joint collaboration. So we're bringing machine learning, natural language processing, as I mentioned, and speech recognition capabilities, and Cisco is bringing your complete contact center portfolio, your cloud migration capabilities, and your unified platform. And I might add your ecosystem of partners, and we're bringing that together for one combined contact center artificial intelligence solution from two industry leaders that helps enable this experience for our combined customers and their customers.
Can we put that in context? So let's think about some of the more interesting use cases we've seen together in the market.
Yeah, absolutely. One a government agency comes to mind, the state of Illinois. And as here we are presenting remotely, we're all working in this challenging time where we have to do more remotely. And as a result of that, the state of Illinois saw an enormous increase in phone and web inquiries, and they had to do things and look at ways that they could be more efficient to engage with their citizens. And we worked to set up a virtual web agent and intelligent phone agent to handle the influx of inbound calls on their website. And this enabled them to efficiently process over 1 million claims in 2 months. The virtual phone agent is answering 40,000 calls per day during after hours. And this service lets people interact in real time to offer immediate assistance to constituents with questions. And this is an excellent example of how our combined solution can help customers, whether they be enterprises, government agencies, provide better, faster customer service and improve the experience for customers and agents and really the community at large as a result.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes I like to refer to that as flattening the curve when the volume coming into the contact center is too much and the virtual agents can come in and take some of that load before passing it off to a human.
Yeah.
So we've done some great things together. So let's talk about what's next for the partnership and for our customers.
Yeah, it's a great point to end on. We're so excited about what we've already done, and we're even more excited about what's coming. And I think what we're seeing is really moving past IVR and conversational technology to truly the next generation of conversational AI and understanding intent. And there's also things like data residency and looking at how we make this evolve this in light of the many things that are going on around the world from a data residency standpoint. That we bring custom voices in so that we have engagements that take into account a customer's tone, a customer's brand, the kind of feel that they'd like to have with their identity. And we look at speeding deployment and ease of deployment so that we can allow users to engage with this in a very natural conversational flow. And like I said at the beginning, we start with the customer and the rest follows. And here we've listened to the customer. And then it's important to add, we also focus and put partners at the center of everything we do. So, you bring those two together, a customer focus, a partner focus, and the close collaboration we have with Cisco, and, you create, great outcomes. And we're really grateful again, Omar, for the partnership.
Hey, I appreciate it. Our customers have really liked what we brought to market, and they're really waiting for what we're bringing to market next. So appreciate you taking the time to talk to us, Jonathan, and maybe next time in person. Thank you.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
In addition to all this, the contact center is built on top of the Webex platform. That gives us the benefit of world-class calling, world-class messaging, world-class video, and a world-class speech and conversational AI platform. The contact center is fundamentally an internal and external collaboration platform, and the all-new Cisco Contact Center is the industry's most collaborative platform. I hope you can see why we're so excited about this new launch. After 18 months, hundreds of engineers and hundreds of millions of dollars, we've unveiled a new cloud offering built for the future of customer experience. The new platform will roll out in the United States, and then we will continue to roll this out in other geographies in the upcoming quarters. In addition to all that's launching today, we're excited about our announcement regarding our pending acquisition of IMI. Following the completion of this acquisition, we will be able to provide a comprehensive set of popular channels, including WhatsApp, Google RCS, and Apple Business Chat. Furthermore, IMI will bring a deeper low-code, no-code flow builder with supporting APIs to allow easy workflow changes that cover all those new omni-channel capabilities we just discussed. In addition to all that, given IMI's focus on communications throughout the whole customer journey, we will be able to extend our journey analytics and customer interaction capabilities beyond the contact center. I couldn't be more excited about this development, which is further described in the documents linked on our investor relations page. So stay tuned for more information to come. Our driving goal was to move beyond focusing on just efficiency to instead helping businesses provide great experiences for their customers. The new platform can elevate a brand experience from just basics to one where you can interact with customers with the ease of communicating with a friend. Let's just call it customer experience as a service. Now, in the remainder of our day, you will hear from Javed about our exciting announcement, you'll hear from our customers and partners, and you'll also hear from analysts with further thoughts on how this platform truly changes the game. Stay tuned.
Thanks, Omar. I can't wait to get the all-new Webex Contact Center in the hands of our customers and their agents. And finally, let me tell you about an exciting new capability the Webex platform powers. During the pandemic, home and work life have been blurred. People are working longer hours, and they miss feeling connected to colleagues. The mental health and well-being of your employees is more important than ever. Now, as a manager, I wanted to know, are my teams collaborating enough? Are my leaders spending time with their employees? Are people feeling connected? Our team realized that we have some amazing insights in our Webex platform. We used this information to enhance our existing people insights with the addition of new personal and team insights. These enhanced insights are all powered by the Webex Graph. The Webex Graph also powers our analytics and management capabilities. And by the way, remember that with Cisco, your data is always safe. We believe data privacy is a fundamental human right. So to tell us more about these phenomenal capabilities, I'd like to welcome Radhi Chagalamudi, who is no stranger to running one of the world's largest IT infrastructures. Radhi, thanks for joining us.
Thank you, Javed. Today I'm excited to share with you how Webex is introducing new ways to derive actionable insights to manage your collaboration experiences, whether for IT admins, people leaders, or individuals. As Jeetu mentioned yesterday, I am thrilled to discuss how our new People Insights, powered by the Webex Graph, is changing the way leaders can manage their connections and teams. Although People Insights is not new, how we are powering our next generation AI-driven data platform with Webex Graph to provide highly personalized and actionable insights is new. In fact, we're also using the same data platform with Webex Graph for collaboration insights in Control Hub. Webex provides a dynamic 360 view of our collaboration experiences, informed with data from devices, meetings, messaging, calling, and presence, to empower leaders to drive well-being, connections, and inclusion of their teams, as well as enabling IT admins to manage and operate their collaboration environments, simplifying the complex. We keep all your data secure and private. It wraps everything we do here at Cisco. It's part of our DNA. Let's dive into some of the exciting new capabilities Webex Graph is enabling. People Insights for new ways of managing engagement and well-being, enhanced security and data management controls, and real-time collaboration insights for administrators to simplify the management of the entire Webex collaboration suite. Let's start with People Insights. This past year, we have seen people are working more hours, spending more time in meetings, and feeling more isolated. This can have a real impact on engagement, mental health, and family life of our workforce. And as a people leader, I can state that visibility into these insights can be very helpful. Webex is constantly researching and developing new ways to keep employees engaged and connected. To help shed some light on the work underway, I'd like to welcome Yvonne Johnson from the Webex Intelligence team to share more about our enhanced People Insights powered by the Webex Graph. I can tell you firsthand what she's about to show you has really changed the way I manage my new organization. Yvonne, over to you.
Thank you, Radhi. I'm excited to introduce you to the newly expanded People Insights. But first, let me start briefly with the foundation of these features, Webex Graph. Now, we've talked about Webex Graph in the past. Our daily interactions are the fabric of collaboration, and Webex Graph is our next generation AI-driven data platform that analyzes interactions and relationships from all across Webex and beyond by intelligently connecting billions of data points. By looking at things like message and meeting trends, changes to company directories, and individuals' professional histories, Webex Graph can see things like how people are connecting and how strong those relationships are. Last year, we introduced People Insights profiles. Now we're expanding People Insights with a new suite of features that use Webex Graph to deliver highly personalized insights and actionable recommendations to individuals, teams, and organizations. As individuals, our well-being is more important now than ever. Many of us are working different hours, and the way we engage with our coworkers has changed a lot. And these shifts can really impact our mental health and private life. With personal insights, you can easily see how you work over time. This isn't just a different view of your calendar, it's a holistic view of what your days and weeks are actually like. Do you often attend meetings or respond to messages outside of your preferred business hours? When does your workday typically start and end? Not on paper, but in reality. Are your connections with the people most important to you getting stronger or weaker? With visualizations like these at hand, and importantly, being able to see trends over time, you can better understand if you're off balance and take steps to adjust. We all work as part of a team. Some of us lead teams. And it's really important that our teams have the connections and relationships they need to be successful. For example, Radhika has recently taken on a new initiative here at Cisco. She told me her teams now need to interact in very different ways to execute. With Team Insights, Radhi and her team can see their interaction patterns in aggregate. This view shows all of her teams and how closely each pair of teams is collaborating. To successfully execute on this new initiative, Sachin and Canny's engineering teams need to collaborate frequently. And we can see in this view that that new connection has formed. and even drill down to see those interactions are trending upwards quickly. Now, you don't have to guess how you as a team are spending your time or wonder if there are silos. You can see what's actually happening and adjust your strategy in real time. Now, imagine all the other possibilities. At the organization level, with org insights, org leaders will be able to see the level of collaboration among different sites or regions, or say how quickly new teams are onboarding or how different roles within the organization are transforming. These are just a few of the insights we can provide so that teams and organizations can stay focused, inclusive, and connected. Now, all of this is possible because so many meetings and interactions are happening virtually. We're able to tap into data that simply isn't available for in-person collaboration. This is just another way that the Webex experience is 10x better than in-person interactions. To tell you more about how this was designed with privacy in mind from the ground up, I'll hand it back to Roddy.
Thank you, Yvonne. As you can imagine, providing people insights requires a lot of data. Rest assured, we keep your data safe. You may have heard Chuck Robbins say that at Cisco, we believe data privacy is a fundamental human right. We keep all your data secure and private and never sell your information to third parties. We respect your privacy. For most companies, data management controls fall into the role of IT administrators. And IT administrators have a tough job managing all the services, security, and data privacy needed by their workforce. And now, in 2020, with accelerated remote working and the hybrid workplace, a trend that all data indicates will continue well beyond the pandemic, the challenges have grown exponentially. At Webex, we continue to enhance our security and privacy controls. We have augmented our end-to-end data encryption to modern and standards-based implementations. This allows Webex room systems to participate and also paves the path for third-party devices. We have also added new granular controls for users and features for secure content sharing. Speaking about content sharing, we've implemented a new capability for you to build ethical walls within your collaboration ecosystem. Like many of you, as an IT leader in my previous role, one of the many challenges we face is how to help our employees avoid sharing information that shouldn't be shared with particular teams, partners, or external customers. This is a big problem. Ethical walls ensure that you're adhering to regulatory policy requirements when messaging. For example, you can build an ethical wall to prevent financial researchers and investment bankers in the same company from communicating for conflict of interest reasons. These walls can be created and managed by your administrators in Control Hub. With Webex, the end user doesn't have to worry about whom they should communicate because Webex will block these messages, just as if you've constructed a physical wall. With the changing workforce landscape, the new hybrid workplace, IT administrators need a dynamic, real-time visibility to manage their environment. Control Hub is the central command system with everything that IT admins need at their fingertips. Unlike generic administrative portals provided by others, Webex Control Hub is the place where IT administrators go for visibility into the entire collaboration suite. From provisioning security and privacy controls for the organization, to data surfaced and to enable and upgrade devices, to analytics for understanding trends of adoption of meetings, messaging, and calling, a complete lifecycle management system. We've had several requests from our customers to provide analytics data that is real time. In the past, data may have been 24 hours old, and now I'm pleased to announce we have surfaced real-time analytic capabilities in Control Hub. It's an amazing differentiator for our IT admins. These real-time actionable insights can simplify and reduce the time to diagnose issues when and where they're happening, providing red carpet or high-touch support for everyone in your organization, not just the executive team. Think about an employee calling you with an issue during an important meeting they're hosting. In the past, it may have taken up to hours, if not days, to get back to this person. And by then, the meeting is over, and the sentiment of the service you are providing has eroded. IT admins need the ability to figure out what's going on and fast. They need to know, is it a headset issue, a device problem, a home network concern, perhaps the internet service provider, or something else entirely. With real-time troubleshooting insights from the Control Hub, we can see what's happening in any meeting in real time. Control Hub gives you the visibility to troubleshoot live meetings. In fact, any meeting in your organization. Here you can search and find specific meetings you are after. Let's take a look at Cleo's meeting. You can see all the participants in the meeting and any issues that people are having across audio, video, and content sharing. Here, Colby was complaining about audio quality in his meeting. You will see that he had a lot of audio problems, a lot of packet loss on his network. Webex was able to recover a majority, so the user impact was minimized. Video quality also had issues. However, Webex was able to conceal this network packet loss with no end user impact. CPU usage and memory usage on the clients looks good, so no issues there. Now, as an IT admin, you can see Colby may have Wi-Fi network issues and can advise them on what actions to take to improve the experience. In fact, because we have real-time troubleshooting capabilities, we can also set thresholds on parameters so you can proactively contact users before the quality impacts their experience. As I've shared with you, Webex has introduced some amazing capabilities. People Insights, providing new ways of managing your engagement and team well-being. Enhanced security and data privacy management, including ethical walls. And Collaboration Insights through Control Hub to simplify how IT admins diagnose and troubleshoot for everyone. Thank you for taking the time to listen. Please take advantage of all the breakout sessions to learn more about our amazing collaboration suite.
Thank you, Radhi, for sharing these new capabilities. I'm amazed at what the new People Insights have taught me about my own workday and how it has changed during the pandemic. You know, it looks like I could use a little bit more life in my work-life balance. In today's world, the average person uses 34 apps every single day. Now more than ever, users need to be empowered to choose which tools they use to get work done. Yesterday, we heard from our partners at Box, Salesforce, and ServiceNow about how our new integrations are making it easier for you to get work done. Today, let's hear from our friends at Dropbox and Facebook about how Webex is integrating with their platforms.
Hello, everyone. I am excited to have my first guest, Drew Houston, co-founder and CEO of Dropbox, with me. And before we go into a conversation with Drew on specifically what the future of work is going to look like, we had a specific video of a partnership that the two of us have done that we wanted to make sure we share with you. So let's roll tape.
I'm excited to show you a first look at the Cisco Webex and Dropbox integration. We all know that video conferences are an essential part of how teams get work done today. We're excited to announce new features to help them have more productive meetings. At the core of this integration is a shared notes experience powered by Dropbox that allows users a fast and easy way to capture text, add action items, and reference files. This means that teams will have a single place to go for all the critical information they need, including agendas, notes, meetings recordings, important files, and follow-up tasks, all accessible before, during, and after a meeting. We're very excited to release these collaboration enhancements as part of the shared Dropbox and Cisco Webex experience.
Drew, that was pretty exciting. The amount of time that the engineering teams took to actually put that together was lightning speed almost. Why was this so important to you?
Yeah, I'm really excited about the progress we've been able to make. And what we've seen in 2020 is one of the most fundamental shifts to knowledge work in our lifetimes by moving remote. And I think that transition has gone more seamlessly and better than a lot of us might have expected, thanks to Webex and the tools we're using. But now that video meetings have become the primary experience of work, it's been really exciting to work with you as far as how do we reimagine that experience. There's a ton of opportunity to improve it. And one area that we've been focused on is that one challenge of video is that it's often you lose, of not being together in person, is that you lose a lot of context. And one issue is that when a video meeting ends, it often disappears without a trace. And so how do we connect the meetings to the projects and the content, or a meeting in Webex to the content in Dropbox? And how do we bring organization to work? How do we make it so that it's seamless to have the agenda, have everything presented, have all the follow-ups, have all the action items, be able to collaborate on that live? I think it's really exciting.
Yeah, we think about that as, what happens before a meeting, during a meeting, and after the meeting. It's extremely important that those get tied together pretty well. Otherwise, the continuity is lost, and then you lose context, and then the amount of productivity you get out of a meeting is a fraction of what you could have gotten because most of the things slip through the cracks. So it's pretty important that last mile happens. And we've talked about it's not just your integration with Dropbox, but you've got a great product with Paper. And tell the audience a little bit more about Paper, those that don't know about it and what it is, and why you actually built it.
Yeah, well, Paper is a collaborative document surface. So in some ways, like Google Docs or like a wiki, people use it as a source of truth for their projects, and it's great for in this context for this integration because when every meeting can be paired with a live meeting doc in Paper, you can have the agenda, you can assign tasks, you can see all the content, you can have all the meeting notes there. You take it live during the meeting, anyone can write to it, and then afterwards that's preserved, to your point. So after the meeting, you get a lot more value from what you discussed. In case you weren't at the meeting, you have some context from it. So we think it's a totally natural overlap, and I think it's a great use case.
Yeah, it is a great use case. Look, we're just getting started in this partnership, and I'm so delighted to be here with you. And we are going to be building out much more, in the future. This is just the beginning, and I think you're very right in the fact that this is still in the early beta test because there's so much more that we could be doing. And if you just imagine what the world's going to look like with technology being more immersive in the course of the next 5, 7, 10 years. It's going to be super exciting to see what we can do, and we're looking forward to partnering with you so that you can become more frequent kind of visitor at these conferences for us in the future and showing off more of the technology that we build together. So thanks again for your partnership, Drew.
Well, thanks you too. I mean, it's been a pleasure working with you and your team. I think we have a lot of great things to build together and can't wait to get some of what we've been working on in customers' hands.
Really appreciate your time, man. Take care. Welcome, Karan. How are you doing?
Doing great, Jeetu. Congrats on your new role and excited to be here.
Thank you. Before we get started, I think our teams have put together a joint video of something that we've put together. So I'm going to show that first, and then we'll actually get into some questions that I had for you. So let's roll tape.
Hi, I'm Cedric Landé, Product Manager at Facebook. Today, I'd like to share the vision and early concepts of our Cisco Webex and Workplace partnership. Imagine a CIO host, an all-hands for all company employees. Start the Webex session with one single click. Broadcast through Workplace to all your employees, specific employees, or even to people outside your company. In the office, employees join on a Webex room device from a conference room or at their desk with touchless control. Cisco Webex and Workplace ensures employees stay safe. Room capacity exceptions are displayed in the room and into Workplace groups for facilities and HR. Through real-time reactions and comments on Workplace, presenters see and can respond immediately. Through direct live engagement, we build trust and community. Experience this for yourself. Sign up at the link below.
That was fantastic. Karan, thank you again for your partnership. That's the teams have really kind of enjoyed, starting to envision what the future is going to look like. So if you think about Cisco and Facebook and the partnership we have, who is it valuable to, and what exactly are we announcing?
Indeed. I mean, apart from the fact that I like you, Jeetu, I think there's something more magical happening with this quite literally, very, very unique partnership that we're bringing with both Cisco and Facebook Workplace is we have industry-leading tech in the world of video and video conferencing from Cisco. It's secure, it's scalable. And what we're bringing with Facebook Workplace is this community building engagement stack, which we learn at Facebook by reaching and serving 3 billion people. But then we package it in a way where through Workplace, it's available to enterprises. And just imagine when you can bring that level of amazing video conferencing secure tech with hardware, with software, couple it with a massive broadcast media within an organization. The combination in my mind is magical. So that's why I'm super excited about how these two things just fit in really, really well. One example they want to take is how I've seen Nestle which is a joint customer that serves both, we both serve, is able to, use the amazing equipment that they have in conference rooms, but also the executives and leaders have, when they're working from home, being able to go live from one button click to everyone across the 300,000 employees, where the people are consuming it with reactions and comments and having a two-way dialogue. That's an example of how existing customers will be able to unlock tremendous opportunity with Workplace and the Cisco solution today that we're announcing. And this is not just obviously limited to existing customers, new customers which are looking to build that community and the human engagement for leadership, especially, will now be able to go bring the best of the IT world and the HR comms world to offer a single unified offering, which just works with consumer-grade ease. So I'm pretty excited with both the commercial offer that we're offering today, as well as the amazing tech integration that our teams have done. I also, think this creates an immense value for our partner ecosystem, which helps implement these amazing solutions at scale. Them being able to serve both the IT audience and the HR and comms audience is just, opening up doors to the entire gamut of people that they need to go serve in an organization holistically. So I think that is one amazing value that our customers get, but also partners get with this.
Well, Karan, thank you again so much for your partnership. For you and Facebook, and the teams have been amazing to work with. And I'm hoping that this is just the beginning of a very, very long, successful partnership where we can do some amazing joint innovation together and really delight our customers. So appreciate you taking the time and coming here, and looking forward to seeing much, much more of you in the future.
I'm really excited about the partnership as well, G2. Thank you.
These new integrations look incredible. I can't wait to start using them myself. Computers, phones, tablets, most of us were already living our lives with technology. But who knew how much more important technology would become in such a short time? This week, you have met the all-new Webex. It's not just the Webex app, or the new desk devices, or a new contact center. The Webex of today is a new pace of innovation and velocity like you've never seen before. It's a new team that aims higher to meet the real needs of our customers. And it's new leadership that demands and expects the best. I believe you heard and felt that over the last 2 days. With the all-new Webex, we're going to make remote work as easy, efficient, and productive as possible. We're going to make returning to the office, when the time comes, as safe as possible. This is our commitment to you. As a leader in this space, you can expect us to innovate, build and deliver meaningful technology solutions for the challenges we are all facing today, and to build a more inclusive and dynamic future for all. Thank you for joining us this morning and engaging with us this week. With that, I'll send you off to enjoy today's sessions, and make sure you tune in to the closing keynote, where Aruna will be discussing the future of work. And finally, you do not want to miss the closing session. Be sure to join an electric conversation with our special guest, RuPaul. Thanks, and enjoy the day.